So today's video, I'm gonna go over 3 trades that I took today. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I was in some heavy consolidation. I will say I kind of somewhat forced this trade. That's kind of why I got cooked so bad. Also, too much stuff was going on. I put it that way. And I'm gonna kind of go over this with you guys. I actually had to take a trade on GBP USD because I don't even have money for gold. That's how bad I've been selling lately. I've been getting cooked nonstop. But we're just gonna have to wait till I can get that money to buy a live account. I mean a funded account, because these small accounts ain't doing it. Mental is everywhere when I'm risking like little money. It would be different if I had like $1,000, but bro, trying to trade with $100, bro, it's hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. Less money creates a more of an emotional, because I'm relying on trying to just make this account bigger. Then I can be more comfortable, but that's not how you're supposed to trade. So learn from my losses. And hourly, obviously, we were printing downwardly, so I was looking for sales the moment I jumped into this market. Um, we didn't have like a higher low previous to 9:30. I mean, previous to Asian Open, which obviously is 7 o'clock. So we only had this high. I'm gonna go ahead and go down to the 5 minute. 5 minute. First thing I did was marked up my previous high and low to 7 o'clock. This was the high, and our low was not printed at the moment. It was literally printed right at the beginning of Asia session. So as soon as Asia session opened, we immediately took out this high. Well, first thing I'm going to do is already look for sales, because if you're going to expansionary to the upside, I'm going to look for sales. We ended up creating this inverse fair value gap literally right at the 7 o'clock candle. Price broke below. With that being said, we also took out this low. There was a low previous to 7 o'clock, and I didn't necessarily mark it up because I didn't see it, but I just kind of want to be transparent with you guys. I didn't see it, so I wasn't going to mark it out. But it literally happened right before a freaking market opened. So I'll just kind of show you guys. So once I saw price literally take out this low, um, my initial thought was, nah, price has done this millions of times, where it'll take out, it'll basically create a sweep. And we're looking like, oh snap, now we're trading reversals. And then there'll be like a specific low or a specific high that is right around the corner. That higher low gets taken out, and then we're going back in that same trend that first initially took the sweep. So I sit there and change my analysis. I said, we're taking buys now. The moment that price, disrespected this fair value gap, and then it obviously looked like a inverse. I can't even speak. I'm choking my words. I waited for a sweep. We caught a sweep right here, and I was waiting for price to retest this inverse. As you can see, I entered the moment that this inverse was touched, and then I was taken out literally seconds before. Well, literally like 60 seconds. In that case, I also was like, nah, I'm not sitting here letting this trade run past me, bro. There's times where I've sat here and got in a trade too early, and then the moment I took the second trade, it was a W. Well, I tried that again. Price ended up sweeping the previous low that I was trying to take out, made it inverse, and also created a fair value gap. It never ended up touching it at the times that I wanted it, so I jumped in early. I jumped in right here. We had a fair value gap. Literally saw a retest. I'll just show you. It's kind of hard because I have not been making videos lately. I've been kind of in a space where I've been more focused on my real world problems, so it's kind of making me to where I'm like, dude, get out of it. We got to get back to making YouTubes. We got to get back to focus on content, but outside world all over the place. We ended up retesting this fair value gap and literally created rejection off of the 50 line. So I immediately entered. After we entered, I actually had my stop loss down here. And the only reason that it is right here currently is because once price, swept once again, and we kept making this consolidating phase, I said, perfect. This is where I moved my stop loss. So it was down here. Price made all this consolidation. I adjusted my stop loss to go right here because I thought we were safe. We freaking literally swept this accumulation. Then we took highs. Well, After I sat there and took my eyes off the market, we ended up sweeping where I moved my freaking stop loss. So just to show you guys, if I would have kept my stop loss right here, price would have sat here and consolidated, swept, and my take profit would have been hit. But no, since Q moved his stop loss, like a smart little boy that he is, we got taken out right here. I ain't even gonna adjust that. So, as you can see, I wanted a revenge trade. I was not taking a no fun answer today. But you know what? We still gotta know. So I'm gonna show you this right here. Price ended up taking out this wick. Obviously, I'm gonna just let you guys know these are target points. Whenever price creates these random freaking expansionary wicks, always look at them as a target. And you can sit here and listen to me, or you can't listen to me. I don't really care. It's just, it's worked for me, so that's the only reason I'm talking about it. There is obviously this cannot speak. After we ended up taking out this wick, I was like, all right, shoot, I see an inverse for Vega. Well, let's go ahead and go back to the 1 minute. Price is sitting here taking out these lows, consolidating. We ended up getting back into the zone that was the inverse for value gap. Well, I entered the moment that it was rejected. Why seconds later? I mean, not seconds later, minutes later, Q gets taken out again. Dude, if I get in one more freaking consolidating phase, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because this is the thing that I've been running into nonstop. Yes, I know everyone is going to say you shouldn't have traded. But dude, I know my strategy. I know it works. Obviously, I should have been more patient, but bruh, this is annoying. Like to constantly be taken out because of consolidation, to constantly be taken out because of price wanting to just keep taking highs and highs whenever you've already created the breaker structures. That's the part that's getting me. Breaker structures are valid. Now, are they valid in the 1 minute? Sometimes, not necessarily all the time. Are they valid in the freaking 5 minute? Yes, they are. What the hambaloni cheese chicken sandwich is this? We create a sweep. We create a breaker structure because the body was below the low. And then what do? We come back to take the high. How does that make sense? What is consolidation? Oh my God, bro. That's the part that don't make no sense to me. So, you know, with me being cooked, I'm gonna forever be cooked. My name ain't liquidity for no reason. I am liquidity. I have been liquidated because what in the world? Bruh, my account right now is at $19. What can I trade with $19? That is literally one fast food restaurant, fast food stop. Literally. And that is literally one meal from a restaurant. It's hard to trade nowadays because we got stuff like this. Straight consolidation. Straight sit here and manipulation after manipulation after manipulation. And do we want to trade in the same direction? Bro, this ain't even accumulation, manipulation, distribution anymore. This junk is straight accumulation, manipulation, accumulation, manipulation, accumulation, manipulation. Where is the distribution? In Jesus' name. Because this ain't making no sense. Bruh, like, come on. It don't make no sense to me. But at the end of the day, it ain't for me to understand 100%. It's just for me to keep trying, keep mastering my, flaws. Obviously, I'm more emotional because I am trading with a small capital account that is bothering me because also it's affected the way that I feel about trading recently. When I'm trading on that demo, obviously I have all this leverage, and yes, it still affects me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Me getting so close to my profit targets, and then just completely, reversing my account, making, thousands of dollars, and then going backwards, and then trying to get on live, and I'm just getting cooked. Not necessarily because I don't know how to trade. And yes, because it's live now, it's real emotions. That's not the main thing. The main thing is I've always been this trader that I've fixated too much on the account size that I have. And however much money was in my account is was going to dictate how emotionally I was going to be driven or pushed away, whatever you want to call it. It's just frustrating because, I want to fund it so bad because then I can get to the part where I know I'm like this close. I know I can pacify the challenge. I know that I am ready. Now, dealing with this type of crap, well, it makes me just look like I don't know what I'm doing. Absolutely. I completely understand it. It makes me look like I have no common sense. It makes me look like I have no strategy. It makes me look like I have no discipline. But, dude, this is frustrating. I mean, I'll go over it again because apparently it ain't make sense. Because, bruh, I'm losing my mind at this point. Sweep, break a structure. Why did you come to sweep again? Oh my God. Oh my God. It's just crazy. I mean, I could sit here and exaggerate all day, but dude, this is crazy. Market conditions are insane, brother. And I want to sit here and just keep making a million excuses, but bro, like sometimes I'm not making excuses, bro. Market conditions are insane. Like they were so easy in the past when I didn't know what the frick trading was. Then you get nothing but consolidation, like days in a row. And it's so hard. It's so sad the fact that, you have to trade on lower time frames just to catch a solid trade. But then when the lower time frames are consolidating the whole time, that's insane. But that's basically it for me. I can't sit here and just keep complaining all day. But hopefully in the future we get better market conditions. I'll put it that way. Because I know I ain't the only one that's going through this part where no matter what you trade, no matter how your strategy looks, it's just some type of baloney with the market. You know, it'll all come together in due time. Put it that way. I just wanted to be transparent. I just want you guys to see where I'm at right now. I just want you to see that, I'm still trading. I'm just more in a situation where it's just like, whew, wait a minute. What is Q doing? So, uh, till next time, I'll let you guys, God is good. And he has been mentally reassuring me. I'll put it that way. So, until next time. See you guys.